Hello everyone, and welcome to the 21st Annual Kids Count Breakfast. My name is Sansoucy, and I am a 10th grader at Classical High School. I am also the co-chair for the Board of Directors for Young Voices. It is an honor to be speaking among you all this morning, and I would like to thank everyone in this room, especially Elizabeth Burke-Ryan, for making this event possible, as well as giving me the opportunity that not every 15-year-old gets, speaking publicly in front of so many influential adults. For those of you who came last year, you may have remembered the youth keynote speaker, Kinte Howie. After hearing how successful Kinte had spoken, I was determined to have an opportunity similar to his. Little did I know that this was the exact opportunity that I had the fortune to acquire the following year. It is amazing how one door can lead to the opening of more doors filled with remarkable opportunities. In fact, the experiences that I have gotten ever since joining Young Voices as a freshman were breathtaking. For example, around this time last year, we worked with PSU, Providence Student Union, to host a youth-led mayoral candidates forum. This meant that my fellow students and I sat on a planning committee and created a platform of issues within our Providence school system that we wanted to see improve with our next mayor. On the day of the forum, 2 of our youth facilitated the event and asked questions regarding education to the panel of mayoral candidates at the time. We had them each sign our platform, vowing to address our requests for improving the schools that we attend daily. Jorge Lorza signed it and has promised to work with us high schoolers in order to get things done, in order to create a more powerful group, not just focused on the missions of Young Voices or PSU. We created a coalition of 8 different nonprofit youth advocacy organizations in Providence called the Providence Youth Caucus. Each of these organizations contribute 2 of their youth in order to develop strategies to refine our school systems across Providence. Being on the executive committee of this caucus, I am so proud to say that we are thrilled to work with you, Mayor Lorza, very soon to start turning our dreams on our platform into a reality where every student can thrive in their learning environment. Although we have recently created this diverse group of high school window, and I appreciate that you took the time to listen to our voices, because after all, we are the ones in the classroom. As you all can see, working together has created more and more opportunities for ourselves, serving as a catalyst for change within our education system, not just in Providence, but now on a statewide level thanks to catching the attention of our new governor. Our goals are to give students a chance to be successful in schools, which means starting student-centered learning within our classrooms. Learning has to be personalized to each and every student in our schools to fit their method of learning, because no student is identical. This indicates creating a secure climate and culture where students feel invited into the building, not kicked out. Currently at Classical, our discipline has been very old-fashioned, yet we could replace these punitive disciplinary practices with restorative justice. No student should be suspended for being tardy. No student should be targeted based on their skin color. No student should have to get detention or suspension for something that easily could have been prevented by a simple talk by an adult, explaining why the student had misbehaved, instead of expecting them to just figure out for themselves what they did wrong. It's simple. If high school students are expected to behave like adults, then we need to be treated like adults. It is up to students and adults like you to help upgrade our school system to fit the 21st century expectations that our Rhode Island employers have of us. Not only will we be meeting with the mayor soon, but we will also meet with the president of the school board and the city council to make sure that our requests are heard by our own policymakers. As young policymakers, we are not the leaders of tomorrow, but the leaders of today. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a sophomore. This means I'm going to work with all of you for the next 2 years to make a difference before I go out to college. And I want to get things done during that time. Although my time is not very long, I can pay it forward and plant the seeds of change that will be continued by the work of my fellow younger students. This process will be continued by the adults that may or may not be in this room today, who have fought for student voice and school reform for years. Some of you are policymakers, while others are right on the front lines communicating with students each and every day. The point is that we all have the same motivation, the same passion to see a better future for our students in Rhode Island so we can be successful no matter what obstacles come our way. On behalf of our youth leaders, I want to thank you all again for allowing our voices to be heard not tomorrow, but today. Thank you.